Project for Awesome.
Project for Awesome.
Project for Awesome.
Project for Awesome.
Books have always held an enormous amount of importance to me. There are books that define my childhood and books that I grew up with. There are books that I come back to time and again. There are books that I buy because they're beautiful, or somebody told me about them, or I simply couldn't resist. There are books that made me understand how good writing can be. There are books that saved me, a plethora of books, fiction and non-fiction, short stories and novels, classics and sci-fi. People's lives between the pages. But then there are books that teach me something, whether they mean to or not, and sometimes those are the ones that are worth reading the most. I read The Life and Times of Michael Kay when I was 17. I had never heard of cleft lip and palates before. I looked it up, and it's the first time I remember being moved to action about something that I was not directly affected by or had known about previously. I researched cleft charities and eventually settled on Smile Train.
Smile Train.
Smile Train.
Smile Train.
According to their website, Smile Train offers over 300 free cleft surgeries a day around the world through over 1,100 partner hospitals. The surgery costs about $250 and takes around 45 minutes to complete. There are different figures online for how common cleft palate is, but there is no doubt that it is common. Smile Train says there are more than 170,000 children born around the world with cleft palates every year, with many unable to afford surgery. Most of us in developed countries will have access to this surgery, but for people who live on very little a day, it is a lifeline. It makes me ache to think that there are children in the world who do not have access to it. According to the NHS, a cleft can lead to feeding, speech and hearing problems, ear infections, dental decay, jaw development problems, and psychosocial issues. It's about health, not beauty, but there are children with cleft palates that suffer from bullying, being picked on, and other forms of emotional distress. I've seen so many pictures of people who have had cleft palate surgery when they were younger and are now 16 or 18, and they're so damn beautiful with smiles to make you melt. So let's give it to them.